tuning in to the online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
Hey, you gotta move when you feel
dancing behind those computer screens right now. Just exactly.
It's like in the shoulders.
Just follow Stephaune,
Get it in the
everyone.
shoulders. Get it in the
A little
shoulders.
shimmy all the time.
What up, AfterBuzzers? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, here we go.
guys.
This is the first installment
Yeah.
of the new Telenovela TV show on NBC. Telenovela.
Correct
Excuse me.
yourself.
That's why I brought somebody Latin, just in case I mess something up. You
I'm
know,
just here for diversity reasons, guys. No other reason.
y'all probably already know me. My name is Stephaune, but with me, that's going to be my Spanish interpreter. No, I'm kidding. Co-host in the building, Miss Leslie Ambriz.
Oh, I kind of stole your introduction. My apologies.
You know, that's
Hey
all right.
guys, Leslie Ambriz here. You can follow me on Twitter at In Less Than No Time. Less only has one S in it.
In less than no time. I like that. We were discussing some other ones.
We
Hey,
were.
tweet us if you guys have something that Leslie might maybe
Apparently,
can use.
it's not good enough.
I said less than
if
perfect.
we can find a
Because
better
she's,
one.
you know, just trying to be humble.
Humility. Just a
Humility.
little halo, you know?
I see it, the wings. I got
Perfect.
it.
That's why I wore this. I knew this show was
Telenovela.
going to happen.
So if you all don't know what telenovela means, I guess we would break it down as sort of a Spanish
just a
soap
soap
opera, a
opera,
Latin soap
yeah.
opera, which is super exaggerated.
Oh, definitely.
In the
Oh,
character,
my.
the characters, the acting. I mean, what else? Do you watch novelas?
Yeah. Dude, I grew up watching them. It's literally the hair, the outfits, the boobs, the reactions,
The wind.
everything. The wind blowing. Somebody gets slapped. It's not just like a casual slap. It's like you have to fall like 5 down.
Oh my goodness!
Flights of stairs.
This
It's
is
ridiculous.
This is an awesome experience. I guess it's kind of so it's like an Americanized version, so that we can understand. You know what I think is ironic. By the way, this is by none other than Eva Longoria. You know, Desperate Housewives / Devious Maids / she's now just doing her thing.
She's killing it. Yeah.
She is doing
and she looks good in this show.
She looks fantastic.
Way to go, Eva.
Eva looks amazing.
Always.
We're done with that whole Tony Parker thing. She's moved on. Got her glow back.
Is this a Desperate Housewives reference?
No. Actually, she was dating an NBA superstar, Tony Parker. He was, due to infidelity,
Oh.
she had to move on, and it was infidelity on his part. So, you know,
Dang, I
he
didn't
lost
know
a good girl.
that.
Yeah. Eva Longoria, looking
Oh,
good
wow.
girl, and she is single. So, I don't know if you
I
like
don't know.
black
She's
dudes.
not single.
She ain't single?
No, she's engaged.
Excuse moi.
Yeah.
What? So
She's
she truly has
engaged.
moved on.
Yeah, she's really moved on.
We need some news and gossip from whoever's out there listening to us. And if you got something, please
I'm gonna look for it right now. You
find
talk.
out who she's engaged to. I need to know about all this.
You will.
But as we look up some news and gossip, I'll talk a little bit about the fact that they have now crammed 4 episodes online, apparently,
Yeah.
into the beginning of this season. So as fans out there, I don't know, voice your opinion. We're gonna do the best we can. The awesome twosome here, and we're gonna try
Always
to
here.
we're gonna
A
try to
little tuned
give
out
you
for
a
a
little bit
second.
of our take on 4 episodes. You
Yeah,
know,
we'll cover it all. And if you guys haven't seen the episodes, head over to NBC.com. You can watch the first 3 and you'll know exactly what we're going to be talking about.
that's right. That's what I had to do. So hey,
Yeah, me
shout
too.
out to NBC. Shout out to my man Steve Carlston, president of NBC. You know, I'm just name
Nice.
dropping.
Quick name
Just
drop.
name
No
drop
big.
there.
My man. Just so everyone knows.
No.
I didn't just Wikipedia his name. I actually know.
Speed dial.
Oh, okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
Totally kidding.
Not friends anymore.
So there's a lot of things that this is kind of a spoof on, just for the vibe. I felt like it's kind of a 30 Rock meets,
oh, definitely,
like Desperate Housewives / Devious Maids, which is basically
30 Rock was like pouring out of every episode, even with the coloring and everything.
Sure.
Super bright, super contrasted.
I like that.
Everyone's overdone. There's a character, what was her name? Jenny, the one who's always being super dramatic. I don't remember her name.
She's kind of the airheaded one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's that character in this too. Like, they just covered it perfectly.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, white people and people of other nationalities really like 30 Rock.
Yeah.
Let's give the Latinos a 30 Rock of their
I love
own.
it. I love it. I love that they're putting Latinos, in the forefront here.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a big deal. So, and why not?
It's our time.
There's
a
market.
Yeah.
There's a
Huge
market.
LA. Go everywhere. Just go outside.
Absolutely. All right, so let's get into it. Episode 1. Eva Longoria, who is playing Ana Sofia.
Ana Sofia Calderon.
Oh, okay. I don't even know.
I'll just pronounce all the names for you.
Damn it. I got to roll my...
Roll the R. Try it.
Calderon.
There you go. A little more.
Bit. All right. I'll get it later on the episode. Yeah, so they start off episode 1. It's kind of an intro to, how outlandish this is. It's very... It seems like everybody's very vain in this world. It's set in Miami, which is why we started with the Gloria Estefan, which I love personally because I'm from Miami. But
I've never been there, but I'll take your word for it.
What? Girl, you got to get down to Miami. Art Deco lifestyle. We do a good thing. So, it's set in Miami. They're doing their thing on set. And it just, are they calling her Pasión?
Yeah.
That's her character name. Okay.
It's her character name and the name of the show.
And the name of the show.
Yeah.
So she's now, I guess, kind of recently become like this mainstream star of this novela, which, we get to see the elder kind of statesman who's had to move on and is very bitter.
She's not feeling it. Her hair's even bigger, so she's been in the business longer.
Oh, is that how we identify?
That's how we will. Sure. I'll make that a thing now.
We'll make it a thing. So, they kind of just introduce us to all the characters. They even bring back her ex-husband, which they had, obviously some bad divorce. Apparently there was infidelity there. And Eva, just, I guess, playing on herself.
With Shakira.
Which, who wouldn't have maybe I shouldn't go there.
No, we might get some weird comments if you finish that statement.
So her ex-husband Javier apparently or allegedly had an affair with Shakira.
Yep.
See how I said that, everybody?
Shakira.
It's not Chat.
No.
It's Shakira.
I was just being a jerk. You're fine.
Dang it. See, now I'm not gonna know when you messing with me. You know what I thought was hilarious about all this is they may mention there's so many little quick jokes, and if your wit's not quick enough, sometimes you'll miss some of the things they're doing.
Oh yeah. Even in finish your
No,
statement.
go ahead.
I was gonna say even in setting and the network is called Viva Visión. And if you're Hispanic and grew up watching it and your grandparents grew up watching
Univision.
So, hey, there's that little kick right there.
Yeah.
It's a little different. They know that Univision is the top, so you're like, hey, let's throw a little jab at them.
Absolutely.
Viva Visión. And even the just subtlety of making fun of telenovelas, I feel like if you understand them and grew up with them, you'll get even more. And if you get it because you're just witty and funny, then hey, congratulations. You understand Hispanic culture a little more.
Which is great. Mm-hmm. I found it was very interesting. I wonder, I guess I'll ask your take on it. It seems as though Ana Sofia doesn't really speak Spanish well. So is that kind of common?
I think common with second generation and people whose parents lived here and then they later on just never picked up the language, knew English, just don't know it. I think it's funny though that she is a Mexican Latina soap opera star and still knows nothing. I'm like, how do you learn your lines? Does your friend dictate them to you and give you everything? Okay, so you're gonna say this, make sure you roll your R's on this part.
Sure.
I want to know how she even got into this role in the first place. I hope they do an episode. I guess this is more predictions.
It's a super vain culture. Yeah. So I'm sure it's because she's beautiful. Mm-hmm. And
they're just nah, you're hot, you got the role.
Well, I mean, you see that a lot with the guy who plays the kind of the police officer.
Oh yeah, takes off his shirt. Job security.
Right. He's always abs are always out. He's always
I love him. He's funny. Yeah.
He likes to be the hottest guy in the room.
If not, he goes on a binge eating diet.
Right. Which you got a chance to see in episode 1, which was hilarious. And it's I don't know. There's just so many different things that are different dynamics going on inside. I like that they made mention that she might have had a failed Christmas album.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
you have fans because nobody else would have, like, they still bought your Christmas album.
They still bought your Christmas album, which is a play on her good friend Mimi, who seems to be her best friend in this whole thing. Keeps it 100 with her
always,
which you need that kind of friend in life. And it's just a ride or die. It's her girl.
Yeah. No, Mimi's great. I love the contrast between them two. And Sophia's a hot mess. And Mimi's like, let me roll in. Let me help you out, girl.
Let me fix you up.
Literally fixes her up.
That makes her job so perfect and so necessary, which is nice. I like what they're doing with the music in all of these episodes. They really give you kind of that Latin guitar, in dramatic moments. But not like... So it's a show inside of a show that we're watching, essentially, but it's a novella even as they're just living their normal lives.
Oh yeah, and that even kind of skipping to the last episode when James is carrying her out. Yeah. There's this whole scene at her wig caught on fire. The sprinklers go off in the bar that they're at. He comes carrying her out. He was fully clothed when he carried her out. Yeah. But he walks out of the bar. His shirt is ripped completely open. He's soaking wet. Right. She's soaking wet. He looks a hot mess, but she still looks good. Right. And they just like make out right there in front of the bar while he's carrying her.
I love it. I love it. They're doing so much. They do so much as far as their play on Hollywood, what's going on. Again, just the vanity of this whole industry. It's really it's hilarious. So obviously her and her ex-husband in episode 1 they're at odds. And they kind of remain at odds throughout.
Oh yeah.
But what I thought was funny about episode 1 is they realized that if they came out with a huge public kiss, that would bring about the fan base, which is so funny because we live here in Hollywood. We see it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
So people all over the world, are you from LA?
Yeah.
Okay, well, being from East Coast kind of, I have friends that are like, oh man, this happened with so-and-so or that happened. And my mind works differently because we live out here.
No, I feel you. No, it happens even when you grow up in LA. Like, there's friends that still completely forget about Hollywood and everything. Right. They're like, oh my gosh, did you hear this person and that? And I'm like, it's probably a publicity stunt.
Sure.
Like, don't believe it.
Just to keep you listening or to keep their fan base open.
So we're so involved with celebrities. I mean, we have this, we have E, everyone tunes into that. Everyone wants to know what Kim Kardashian's
Shout out to E,
wearing.
Maria Menounos.
Hey,
hosting.
way to go, Maria.
Boss lady. Shout out.
But everyone, so many name drops. Everyone wants to know. Everyone wants to know what's going on, and only we know the backstory.
Yeah. I like that. There's always kind of there's an adventure that sparks up out of nowhere. Over some issue that seemingly is insignificant or minute, but they end up going on like some sort of escapade. For instance, they wanted to steal the boat. In episode 1.
With the selfie at the beginning.
With the selfie.
Who does that?
Damn, that's what this is all about.
I'm about to break into my ex-husband's selfie.
Right.
You're going to post that? Then he said, no, it was you.
Even before they got to the selfie, the fact that she says to Mimi, who's her ride or die, she's like, okay, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go steal this boat. And Mimi's like, how dare you say that in front of my children and blah, 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 this and that, trying to set that good example. And then she goes, I'll get a babysitter for your children. She's like, I'm in.
Oh, let's go.
Done. We're going to steal a boat,
Mimi, a little reckless, not as responsible as we thought she'd be.
Oh, yeah. And we get to see Mimi get a little reckless, in kind of that second episode. Mimi has some needs, as do most women in life and men. And, so Mimi gets it in with Rodrigo.
Rodrigo. Roll the R's. You'll get it.
Rodrigo.
Suarez. Full character name.
Thank you.
Just a lot of R's.
I ain't going to get it all.
No,
Not today.
You're good,
I got to practice when I get home. I got to work on mine. But so they get it in. Mimi's like feeling him. she's having to work closely on his junk. I mean, on his, like, the tailoring of his pants. And Mimi's super turned on and attracted. And it turns out he's feeling the same way.
Apparently.
He's feeling her.
They get it on. They do it.
They get it in.
She loves it.
Yeah.
But then he thinks there's a little something more going on.
Which is, again, they go down this rabbit hole, this nice little adventure, and there's always some kind of hook or something that hits us out of nowhere.
Oh, yeah.
You wouldn't think that Rodrigo, who is
we can just call him R.
We just call him R man. No, I mean he's a main character on the show, so he probably has a huge fan base, can have any girl he wants, and he's totally into Mimi.
Oh yeah.
After one night of
he's like, that's
wild,
it.
passionate.
We're getting married. Let me take your kids. I'll father them. And Mimi's like,
No, this is just a one night stand. I just wanted to see what it was like, which was funny. Mimi said she had a sex dream about him beforehand.
And that sparked it all.
Yeah, sparked it all up. She said there were dolphins that were high-fiving while they were having sex. Which
what's going on in Mimi's head?
It's the little things. So she brings that, and just for the writers, because I love what the writers are doing here. They recall that later, and when Rodrigo and Mimi get together, and she's like, "There are no dolphins. There are no dolphins," and it's really subtle, but it's the recall of that joke. Her talking about. They do that all throughout. There's a moment where Anna Sophia's like having a meltdown, but somebody approaches her with two. I'm gonna take my watch off before I bang out. They approach her with two roosters or two chickens, and so basically it's like a brown chicken and a lighter brown chicken, but she never breaks her meltdown. She just chooses a chicken, and then the PA walks away or whatever. It's like those little subtleties in there.
They do some
hilarious.
Great.
Yeah, they do some good stuff. What so episode 4, you were saying that you kind of liked it a little bit.
I did.
More.
I did. I wasn't. The first episode was great. Second and third, I was kind of like, nah.
We're still warming up.
We see the happy friendship with Mimi and Anna in episode 3, and that was great. But I want something funny. I want something that's crazy. Yeah. Not something cliche. So in episode 4, what basically happens, for those of you who just watched it today, we get a little bit of a side story with Javier and Rodrigo and the lovely blonde whose name I can't remember, about La Llorona, which if anybody grew up with Hispanic culture, La Llorona is basically this ghost that goes around haunting bad children.
Shut up.
It's something your grandma tells you, like if you don't behave, La Llorona is going to get you.
So this is a real thing?
Yeah, this is a real thing.
Okay.
So they bring it in, and they're telling Javi, like, oh, there's a ghost on set. Like, you just got to, and he's trying to be like the cool guy. Like, he's like, no, like, I got it. I'm good. Nothing scares me. We see this fool falling on the floor, screaming. They try to scare him. He ends up punching Rodrigo in the face. Like, just the funniest thing.
We see, though, from Javi, though, there's, like, he was scared he was afraid to do that stunt. I think that was in episode 3. He does have, like, these little fears.
Yeah.
He's kind of, he's got
he's
like
not really the cool guy.
He's almost metrosexual in the sense that he's a man, but, he has these very feminine moments,
That
So
if you
anyway.
really pay attention, you'll find out.
Right.
Yeah. No, he's great. Jencarlos, who plays him.
Oh, yeah.
Great actor. Great. He's done a lot of telenovelas in the past.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is him kind of coming over, so he's doing good.
Okay, so it's funny that you say that about him, and just talking about him for a little bit. I felt like outside of my boy Zachary Levi, shout out to Zach, friend of mine. He's playing.
Friend of yours too?
Yeah, I kind of know a few people. I've been living out here for a minute. He's playing James McMahon, who's the president of Viva Vision. He's the white boy on the show, but I thought that Javier was white as well.
No.
He's Latin.
He's Hispanic, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know exactly what.
He kind of had like this Brooklyn,
Maybe it's just like his English accent. Maybe he learned watching like a lot of New York cop shows or something,
Because I was thinking to myself, man, why'd they hire this white boy to play like this Latin character?
No,
there's so many Latin...
He's got like a whole Spanish album out.
Okay.
He's real Latino.
I mean, Ricky Martin kind of had me in that same way, except Ricky Martin was making like, Latin music right off top.
Hey,
She knew.
There's light-skinned Latinos too.
I get it. I'm seeing them. I'm completely.
Not all
there's
of
light-skinned
us
black people too. I guess I
yeah,
gotta be
that's
open.
true. That's true. Oh my! But even in episode 4 with Anna, we see, because I don't know if you saw it in episode 1, but there was a little something with her and James, the network executive.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you see a little something in her dress all popping off. He's kind of like, oh, okay. She's like, whatever. I just want to be on my show. Get me on there. But in episode 4, he finally asks her out on a date.
Nice.
So they go on a few dates, but the problem is that she's having trouble being confident in herself and is acting like Pasión.
Oh.
So she's putting on this act. She
needs the
literally
mask.
puts on the gown, just recapping for anyone who didn't see it. Recapping, she has a full gown on, big hair. She's going out on these dates, like, being all sexy like she is on the show. And he's like, what's going on? But with James, he's kind of, I don't know if you felt this in the first episode and even in this one, he's trying way too hard, in my opinion.
You think
whenever
so?
he talks to her, he has to talk to her in Spanish and like make sure he rolls his R's and is like, oh, tú eres más guapa and all this stuff. And she's just like, because she doesn't understand any of it, which is funny. But I'm like, James, let's tone it down a little bit. He takes her salsa dancing. He takes her to see an all-Spanish foreign film, which she has no idea. And we cut to the clip of her eating popcorn, laughing, and then she looks over and he's in tears, and she's like, oh, I should be crying right now.
Wrong emotion. No, I think, it's saying a lot. I also think, obviously, the writers are foreshadowing the fact that they're going to have a conversation that's going to probably go like, listen, you're trying to be way too Latin.
Oh, but they do.
Okay.
They do at the end of the episode.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He gives her spicy food. She can't really handle it. He realizes like, oh, there's something weird here. She can't dance. He gets her on the dance floor. He's like, show me your salsa dance moves. Homegirl's got no rhythm.
Oh, Lord.
All these crazy catastrophes happen. And then basically she's like, hey, I eat cheese puffs and I'm a normal person. He's like, yeah, I know. Because there's cameras all around the studio, and I've seen you try to wiggle your way out of your car in a parking spot.
Oh, wow.
So, he knew the whole time.
So he did. So what is that, like a weird test?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm telling you, he's funny. Zachary Levi, great. Chuck, all that stuff, great. But in this show, I'm like, can we not, like, writers, can we make him try a little less hard and make something else about him really funny?
Huh. I wonder where they're going to go with him.
I want to see. Hopefully episode 5, we see a little bit more of that.
Yeah.
In this episode, I was like, okay, I'm getting annoyed.
I'm
getting annoyed, yeah.
All right, any other characters you like, though?
Yeah, going back to Javi is hilarious. I love the little, we see, I wish I remembered everyone's name. I should have written it down.
Yeah.
But the main writer of the show, him and the blonde who we see at the beginning, who's supposed to be Pasión's mom in episode 1, who's super excited and bubbly and like the stupid airhead.
Yeah.
She gets the funniest side stories.
Her name is Jaden.
Jaden
Douglas. She plays Roxy Rios.
Roxy. Well, Roxy is hilarious.
Yeah.
The writer's hilarious. He's living in the studio in episode 4.
She's the hottest on the show, by the way, but you didn't ask me that, so we're not talking about it.
I think she's supposed to be, so I think you fell into that.
They got me with the trap. Jeez, she's ridiculous.
They got you right there. No,
I was watching it with my
gorgeous.
boy, and every time she comes on, we're both like...
what show are we watching again? What's going on?
The one girl. She's not even like the main girl, but one girl, yeah.
Let's put her on a little bit more.
Right. Let her do some things.
Oh, my goodness.
In a wet t-shirt. No, but so you were saying...
I can't.
There's no reason for that to happen, obviously.
But it's a telenovela, so you might get that wish.
Happen.
Yeah.
It may happen.
It may happen, and I'll just kind of shake my head at you. And
I'm looking forward to having a bunch of little cameos in here. They had Chris Bosh, Miami Heat player, which I'm a Heat fan.
But he took Rodrigo's pans or something like that.
He was he lives on the same floor as him, so they're neighbors.
Yeah.
Which is hilarious, and they have like this kind of love-hate relationship, more hate than love almost, a
lot of hate.
Yeah, Bosch is like making fun of him, doing all kinds of different little things. Anyway, but they get to show a pool party. It's set in Miami. I'm very excited to see more pool parties. Much like Devious Maids, there's always gratuitous
so that's why you did that after show.
I did the after show because I'm a supporter of of the Miss Eva Longoria, who I think, oh my gosh, is just, she looks phenomenal in this show. She really does.
No, she does.
She's outdone herself.
Going back to what you said about Bosch and like the whole neighbor scene.
Yeah.
What's going on with Javi? He just knows how to DJ all of a sudden? Because I don't know
It
if
was
you've tried
kinda
it
like a
before.
joke.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
your friends at DJ like, oh, let me try this. Let me try. Oh,
It's kinda-
this is a lot harder than I thought it would be.
Right. No, everybody's thought they were a DJ. I guess they were just kind of making it, again, spoofing DJs today where the crowd just follows anything.
They just click play, put their hands in the air.
Right.
It's all
And he's
good.
like, look, I bring the music down. And then back up, and everybody's like, yeah, he's doing the best. This guy's the best DJ. It's just, it's our culture today. We don't make a whole lot of sense, but we follow.
Have fun.
Yeah, we do have a good time.
That's all that matters. Not all that matters, but it's a top thing.
It's
I
up
need to
there.
shut up.
It's up there. No, they
Oh
made
my
mention of
gosh.
Dwayne Wade. Chris Bosh shows up. There'll probably be some more Heat players. I don't think anybody knows.
Probably playing it with the Miami setting.
Yeah, do something at the game or something. That'd be nice.
Oh, that'd be funny if we did something with that.
Shout out to the American Airlines Arena. I'm from Miami.
Okay. Just shout outs all the way.
Shout
I
out.
think we'll see a cameo of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
Oh,
we
really?
will.
I'm asking you guys. Do you think? I mean, like set in Miami. He's big in
Oh.
Miami.
Yeah.
Maybe.
He'd fit on a telenovela, wouldn't he?
He probably.
Yeah, he definitely would. I feel
Yeah.
like instead of giving him a big like buff guy character, they'd give him someone who's very
Like if
very
he's like the
feminine,
pool
really
boy or something?
stupid and
Make
scary.
him the pool boy. That'd be awesome.
Like the really idiotic pool boy that doesn't know how to clean it.
Yeah. I'm sure he wouldn't. He wouldn't play himself though, like these guys are. I'm thinking he probably would have to play some sort of a character,
Oh yeah.
which would be funnier.
I
You
hope
know,
they do that.
when you think about how 30 Rock does things. But I don't know. What other athletes could they get out there? I mean, Dan Marino's a legend. They'll obviously
Don't
try to
really
do
know
something.
a lot of athletes, so
Don't
I'll let
really-
you
okay.
cover
All
this
right.
one.
No, never mind. We don't need to talk
Stephen
about
Curry,
athletes.
Kobe Bryant.
You're such a California girl.
That's all I know.
Well, I don't know. How
wish
should
I
we
knew
wrap it
more.
up? I love before we wrap it up, the Basta Boys.
Oh no, I forgot about
Come
that.
on, girl.
What
Basta-
was the song
It was
again?
it was like hola, but all you say is adios,
Oh,
or
my
something like
God.
that. And it was like, I want to give you a beso.
When they did that music, like mock music video at the end, I was like,
It
no,
was hilarious.
no, please stop.
It was the best.
It was funny though.
Oh man,
It was
definitely
like
a
you were
play.
embarrassed for them, but it was so funny because you were embarrassed for them.
Wait, which group did they look the most like? They had the guy with the braids. Who was that? Is that O-Town? No.
I have no idea.
They were
Like
mocking a
some
specific
NSYNC,
boy
like
band.
Backstreet Boys.
It
There was
probably
too
was
many though.
NSYNC.
There was
Yeah,
only
so
3.
many. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, and then there was like
Yes.
O-Town though.
O-Town 5.
O-Town
O-Town
5.
5. Anyway,
my.
the Basta Boys. What
That's-
does Basta even mean?
Basta. I think it means like stop. And someone's like, "Ay, basta, yeah," or
Hey,
something.
Basta.
I might be wrong. If you speak Spanish and I was wrong, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, and if any of you speak Spanish out there, please hit us up. We want to hear about what y'all think about telenovela.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you
I guess-
like that they're representing telenovelas this way? Do you wish it was done a better way?
I'm a huge fan. I feel like we get to peek into Latin culture for folks that are kind of ignorant to it. You know, I'm not necessarily going to turn to Univision and start
No, because
watching
you
the
probably
show.
won't understand any of it.
'Cause I won't understand anything.
You'll just be like, you'll be like, oh wow, this chick's really hot, and that's about it.
Which, let me tell you, that it has happened before.
Oh my god.
You just spend 30 minutes there. You're like, I didn't get anything, but something good about this show is really happening here.
Oh my god.
Anything else we left out before we head into predictions for the upcoming this upcoming season?
Oh yeah, we did. Isabella's sister that comes in episode 2.
Yes.
Totally forgot about
But
her.
no, let's talk
Sorry.
about Isabella first. She's like the Cruella
She's
DeVille of this.
horrible, yeah. She got the Cruella hair. She got it. They really paid attention to her.
Yeah. They did her did the most.
But I didn't expect her sister to be worse than her.
Which was excellent.
Oh my gosh, she's like, I'm writing a tell-all book on
Yeah.
my sister.
Super creepy, super sneaky. Yeah, it was good. So
Poor
her
dude,
sister's
he thought
name
he
was
made a friend.
her sister's name was Carmen, and so Carmen comes in. She's her twin. It's Isabella's birthday. That was a great part of the episode because they were like, you can always tell when it's her birthday. She gets really mean. And she's literally like pushing people out of the way, throwing coffees across the set, splashing folks up, you know. Yeah, even when, again, one of the subtle jokes, she throws the coffee. It's off camera, so we don't see who it hits. But you hear a guy's voice, and he goes, she did that to me again. You know, so it's like just him out there. There's some, like, you know, PA or something that's getting...
Poor guy,
so,
just getting to know.
And it's really hilarious. So, yeah, they enter Carmen, which is basically Isabella, who is played by... Who's she played by?
I think she's a really well-known actress. I just don't know her name.
I will tell you right at this moment. Alex Meneses. Wait, we're going to need a...
Alex what?
Meneses.
Spell that for me.
Meneses.
Yeah, she's in some big stuff.
Meneses. Which, you know, I love how... Even on Desperate Housewives, they do this. Characters that they want to come off like kind of cruel or mean, or, you know, they want us to have an initial reaction to that's like unlikable.
She's actually in a lot of American things.
See that? Meneses.
Yeah, too many.
Too many to count.
You've probably seen her on TV.
Yeah, her IMDb just goes on. Yeah, so they usually dress them up in such a way that we're like, oh, this is the mean person, you know, this is the antagonist or whatever. And giving us her, but they're typically hot is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So they're
either hot or like really like, ooh, okay, you the mean person.
You the mean person.
I get why you're mean, like you're the mean person.
No, but when we see her, I guess, alter ego or her twin, Carmen's extremely hot. She's got the hair all, you know.
But she's like nice and polished. So you think she's nice, a sweet one. Like, oh, thank God. It's not all bad in Isabella's family.
Right.
Yeah.
But again, it's the same woman playing two roles. And Alex Meneses is actually very hot underneath that tough and
underneath all that hair-sprayed hair and crazy eyeshadow.
Yeah. Hilarious. Anyway, guys, there's so many characters in there for you to love. There's so much more for us to see. We're fingers crossed that this will go and get picked up, go a whole season.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny, and they're doing a great job. Kudos again to Eva Longoria. We can head into some predictions.
Yeah, let's do it. With a little space music.
Your AfterBuzz TV
Blast off.
predictions.
Oh my. That lasts a really long time.
So I don't even know. As far as predictions, I didn't really get deep into it because we got hit with so many episodes at once.
Let's just go off of 4, if anything.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, something's going to happen with James and Eva. You know, they're already dating. Will this become a relationship? But then at the beginning, we see when James is talking to Eva that there's a little bit of a jealous stare from Javi in the corner. I don't know if anyone else noticed, but I did. So I was like, oh, if we're going to get like a little love triangle thing going on, that'd be hilarious. Maybe get the guys, try to keep wooing her over.
Absolutely.
In their own weird ways. One super dorky, one super suave, you know. That'd be so funny. So I'm hoping I see more of that.
And he's also the boss, so
he has a lot of power.
Yeah, it makes a big deal. I think they'll go back and forth with that for a little bit. I don't think she'll actually get in a relationship with either of them, but there'll be some back and forth there. You know, I think because of how a novella is, I think they can actually just go into a passionate moment and then the next moment be completely different. So there's gonna be a lot of that. I love the dynamic between Anna Sophia and Mimi. I expect there to be some escapades that they get in trouble with. You know, there's gonna be a bunch of those.
There has to be.
We got to see some development of what's this character, Roxy. We need Roxy to. We need some development of Roxy.
Stephaune just wants a lot of Roxy on the screen.
You know,
for his own weird
just
obsession.
Dancing around in a bikini.
Oh my.
I mean, that's what they do to her anyway. She literally is always jumping. But that's
a novella thing,
really?
You know? Yeah.
She's always
all got really big boobs that are like up to their necks and you're like, why?
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 That would be so uncomfortable. Why?
But you all still love it. You watch it.
Because it draws you in, okay?
Okay. Well, we're drawn in.
It's like watching reality shows. You're like, this is stupid. But then like 5 episodes later, you're like, oh no, that did not just happen.
No, she didn't.
On the edge of your seat every time.
Which is great. Well, shoot. I mean, we're looking forward to whatever's going to happen. Y'all know that y'all could see us here every week. We're going to be going at this same hour, so look for us. We got a whole panel coming in.
It'll be
They're
full,
coming.
nice and full.
It's the new year, so some people are, just a little slower getting to
They
us.
partied hard, I'm just kidding.
I hope they party hard, because I did. But until that, I just want to say I am Stephaune Wallace, and if you want to look me up on Instagram and Twitter, you can find me at I Am More Fire.
Oh, nice.
I'm kind of hot myself.
Okay. No, I'll put you in your place.
Vanity.
Oh, God. And I'm Leslie Ambriz, guys. You can follow me on Twitter at In Less Than No Time.
In Less Than No Time. With just one S. Unless y'all have some suggestions.
No, it's staying that
We're going to stay. Oh, we're going to keep it. We're going to keep it. All right. Well, this is the Telenovela After Show. We love you guys hanging out with us. Be sure to tune in next week. And until then.
That's it.
We'll see you.
See you guys. Bye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.